Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today we embark on a flavorful exploration of an essential ingredient that finds its place in kitchens worldwide, the humble yet intriguing soy sauce. A culinary chameleon, this versatile condiment not only adds a distinctive umami punch to our dishes, but also carries with it a rich tapestry of history and culture. Originating from ancient China, this salty brown liquid has journeyed across centuries and borders to become a global pantry staple. It's not just a sauce, it's a symphony of flavors that tells a story of tradition, of transformation, and of taste. But what makes soy sauce so unique? How is it made? What are its different types, and how do they influence our food and health? Well, we're about to find out. Join us on this savory journey as we delve into the world of soy sauce. So, what exactly is soy sauce? Well, soy sauce, also known as shoyu in Japan, is a condiment that has permeated global cuisines with its unique savory umami flavor. It's a liquid seasoning that's traditionally made from fermented soybeans, grains, brine, and a mold called Aspergillus oryzae, or koji. The fermentation process, which can take anywhere from a few months to a couple of years, results in a rich, deep, salty-sweet flavor that has become a cornerstone in many Asian dishes and is now widely used in other cuisines around the world. Its distinct taste, known as umami, is often described as the fifth taste, joining sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. Soy sauce is not just a one-note condiment, it brings a symphony of flavors to the table. It can be salty, of course, but it can also be sweet, fruity, and even slightly smoky, depending on the ingredients used and the length of the fermentation process. It's this complexity that makes soy sauce so versatile in the kitchen, enhancing the flavors of everything from stir-fries and marinades to soups and sauces. In terms of appearance, soy sauce has a characteristic dark brown color, and its consistency can range from thin and watery to thick and syrupy, again depending on its specific type and how it's produced. Now that we know what soy sauce is, let's explore its origins. Soy sauce has a rich history dating back thousands of years. Originating from the heart of East Asia, this savory condiment has journeyed through time, cultures, and cuisines to become the household staple we know today. As we dive into the past, we find ourselves in ancient China over 2,000 years ago. Here, in the Zhou dynasty, soy sauce was born out of necessity. The Chinese people needed a way to preserve food, and fermentation was the answer. They began fermenting a paste of soybeans, wheat, and water, which eventually evolved into what we now recognize as soy sauce. This ingenious creation quickly spread across the East Asian region, making its way to Korea, Japan, and Southeast Asia. Each culture embraced this unique condiment, adapting it to their own culinary traditions. For instance, the Japanese developed a variant called tamari, which is made primarily from soybeans and little to no wheat, resulting in a darker, richer sauce. As trade routes expanded, so did the reach of soy sauce. It traveled across the Silk Road, reaching the Middle East, and eventually landed in Europe. Fast forward to the 20th century, and soy sauce had become a global phenomenon. From the bustling street markets of Bangkok to the sophisticated sushi bars of New York, this humble sauce has found its place in the world's culinary stage. Today, soy sauce isn't just a condiment, it's a cultural icon. It's used in a myriad of dishes, adding a depth of flavor that's hard to replicate. Chefs around the globe rely on this ancient ingredient to elevate their dishes, while home cooks appreciate its versatility and ease of use. From ancient times to the present, soy sauce has certainly made its mark. But how is it made? Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating process of soy sauce production in our next segment. The production of soy sauce is a fascinating process. This centuries-old art begins with the humble soybean selected with care for its quality. These beans undergo a thorough cleaning process to ensure they are free from any impurities, setting the stage for the magic that is about to unfold. Next, the beans are soaked in water, allowing them to swell and soften. This preparation is crucial as it makes the beans more receptive to the fermentation process that lies ahead. Once the beans have been soaked, they're roasted to perfection, unlocking their rich, nutty flavors. But the journey of the soybean doesn't end there. The roasted beans are then mixed with a precise amount of salt. This salty solution acts as a preservative and also plays a significant role in shaping the final flavor profile of the soy sauce. Now comes the most intriguing part of the process: fermentation. The mixture of soybeans and salt is left to ferment for several days, sometimes even months. During this time, the product undergoes a remarkable transformation. The fermentation process breaks down the proteins in the soybeans into amino acids, creating that distinctive umami flavor that soy sauce is famous for. The final step in the production process is the bottling. The fermented soy sauce is strained to remove any solid residues, and the remaining liquid is bottled. This liquid gold is now ready to be shipped and savored by food lovers around the world. The result of this meticulous process is the soy sauce we know and love. But did you know there are different types, each with its own unique flavor profile, influenced by variations in the production process? So the next time you reach for that bottle of soy sauce, take a moment to appreciate the journey it has taken to reach your table. Not all soy sauces are created equal. That's right. Just like fine wines, there are different types of soy sauce, each with its own unique characteristics and uses in cooking. Let's start with the two broad categories: traditional and modern soy sauces. Traditional soy sauce, also known as naturally brewed, is made using a centuries-old method. It involves a fermentation process that can take several months or even years. This results in a rich, complex flavor and aroma that modern, chemically produced soy sauces simply can't match. Modern soy sauces, on the other hand, are made using a process known as rapid fermentation. This method uses high heat and chemicals to speed up the fermentation process, which can be completed in just a couple of days. While this type of soy sauce might lack the depth of flavor found in traditional soy sauce, it's often less expensive and more accessible. Delving deeper, we find a world of soy sauce varieties, each bringing unique flavors to the culinary table. There's tamari, a Japanese soy sauce that's thicker, less salty, and often gluten-free. It's perfect for those who are gluten intolerant or simply prefer a smoother, less salty soy sauce. Then there's shoyu, another Japanese soy sauce, but this one contains wheat, giving it a slightly sweeter taste. It's great for dipping and as a table condiment. Don't forget about dark and light soy sauces. Dark soy sauce is thicker and less salty but sweeter due to the addition of caramel and sometimes molasses. It's often used in cooking to add color and flavor to dishes. Light soy sauce, on the other hand, is thinner and saltier. It's used more for seasoning and in dipping sauces. Lastly, there's sweet soy sauce, also known as kecap manis, a thick, sweet, and richly flavored Indonesian soy sauce. It's often used in stir-fries and as a dipping sauce. Whether it's traditional or modern, each type of soy sauce brings its own unique flavor to the table. But what about its health benefits? Beyond its taste, soy sauce also has numerous health benefits. Let's dive right into it. First and foremost, soy sauce is known for its high protein content. It is made from soybeans, which are a great source of protein. This makes it an excellent addition to vegetarian and vegan diets. Moreover, soy sauce is a goldmine of antioxidants. Antioxidants are substances that can prevent or slow damage to cells caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that the body produces as a reaction to environmental and other pressures. The presence of these antioxidants in soy sauce can help protect your body from various diseases. Now let's talk about heart health. Soy sauce contains a significant amount of soy isoflavones, which have been linked to improved heart health. Studies suggest that these isoflavones can help lower bad cholesterol levels, potentially reducing the risk of heart disease. On top of that, soy sauce has been found to aid digestion. It contains certain types of prebiotics, which can promote gut health by feeding the beneficial bacteria in your intestines. This can lead to better digestion and overall health. And here's something for those looking to watch their weight. Soy sauce is relatively low in calories, making it a healthier alternative to other seasonings like mayonnaise or ranch dressing. Plus, it can add a lot of flavor without adding a lot of fat or sugar. But what about sodium, you might ask? Yes, soy sauce does contain a high amount of sodium. However, because of its strong flavor, you often need less of it to achieve the desired taste, compared to other salts. In conclusion, soy sauce is not just a flavor enhancer. It's packed with nutrients and offers a myriad of health benefits, from promoting heart health to aiding digestion. Soy sauce is not only tasty, but also nutritious. However, there are some things to keep in mind when using it. While soy sauce is a versatile seasoning, it's important to use it wisely. Let's dive into some tips to help you get the most out of this flavor-packed condiment. Firstly, when it comes to choosing between traditional and modern versions of soy sauce, traditional usually takes the cake. It's fermented naturally over several months or even years, resulting in a rich, complex flavor that modern, fast-fermented versions might lack. So if you're after that deep umami punch, traditional soy sauce is the way to go. Next, moderation is key. Soy sauce is high in sodium, and while it definitely adds a savory depth to your dishes, too much can lead to excessive salt intake. So, remember to use it sparingly. If you're watching your sodium levels, look for low-sodium versions. They can still provide a great flavor boost without the added salt. Lastly, let's talk about storage. Soy sauce is best kept in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Once opened, it should be refrigerated to maintain its flavor and prevent spoilage. Remember, soy sauce is not just about adding saltiness to your dishes. It's about enhancing flavors and adding that elusive umami quality, so use it wisely and let it work its magic in your culinary creations. With these tips, you can make the most out of this flavorful condiment. To wrap up our soy sauce exploration, we've dived into the flavorful world of this vital condiment. We've learned about its history, traced back over 2,000 years, and the intricate process behind its production. We've also discovered the various types of soy sauce, each with its distinct flavor profile and the numerous health benefits it offers. And of course, we've shared some handy tips on how to use this ingredient wisely in your culinary adventures. Remember, the key to using soy sauce is moderation and understanding its unique characteristics. Until next time, happy cooking!